What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about lizard skins. I've had a lot of requests for a video on lizard skins. I've done the Era Anaconda grip, the sniper skin, the what was the other one called? Spider grips, and so people wanted to see this one. I believe lizard skin got their start in baseball grips. I know that they are used on bike handles, like a lot of cyclists use them. And so these, they saw a market or someone suggested, hey, why not lacrosse sticks? So these are specifically made for lacrosse sticks in size. We've got a red, kind of a crazy black, red, and gray camo or splatter, and then a neon green. I am going to put the red on this face-off setup. Think in the directions. Yeah, it shows going on the butt end, but I'm going to put it up here for a face-off grip, and it's a contrasting color. Shaft is black, head is this grayish, bluish, purplish, and this will be red, so that'll be good. So I'm going to put the instructions up right here. I'll just scan this. Just feeling this stuff, it's got definite value as a face-off grip. First thing I noticed is the stuff is grippy. So that's a finishing tape, I think, that goes on at the end. I'm just going to wrap it around itself like that up there. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of extra room in case I need to add some tape there, because you can't touch the head for a face-off head. So we'll try it. We'll see what happens. This stick, my kid in a tournament he's an attackman, but he played MIDI for the last game in this tournament, and he faced off 5 times, and he either won 5 of 5 or 4 of 5. I can't remember which. And so he's like, I need a face-off stick, because he was using his regular attack stick, and it was a Mirage. The Mirage that he's using right now, and it got kind of warped, and he was like, no, I'm not using this for facing off, but I want to face off. So I'm going to go flat edge up toward the head. I'm going to leave a little bit more room. Oh, this stuff's nice and sticky. That's good. The thing they wanted me to mention is that you can stretch it. So if you put it on without stretching it, obviously it'll be thicker, stick off the shaft more. If you stretch it out, it'll be on thinner and be able to cover more distance. And I just pulled it, and it definitely stretches. I'm going to stretch it a little bit, but not too much. Rep's really nice. Tight. Oh man, this stuff's cool. I don't know how much it costs. I was just kicking the camera. Hopefully it wasn't wobbling too much. This stuff I like this. All the products of these grip wrap things, the Fogo grip, the spider grips, the sniper skins, they're all cool. So with face-off, I think you have to go down 6 inches. So I'm definitely not going to use the whole thing. Start wrapping it up there. What I'm going to do is kind of like how I tape. Just where I'm going to finish, I'll just start going horizontally without any kind of descent. And this is where I'm going to really stretch it out so it doesn't get really too thick where I'm sort of doubling it up. Alright, so right there I think is good. I need scissors. Actually, I changed my mind because I forgot they included this finishing piece. So I'm not going to wrap it over itself. I'm just going to finish it. I'm just going to chop it right there. Okay, right there. Sorry. Keep bumping the camera. I have a wide angle lens, so I'm actually really close to the camera right now. Kind of makes maneuverability hard. My dog's freaking out. She's a spaz. Alright, so I'll wrap that around there. Oh my god, this stuff is grippy. To finish, wrap a layer of electrical tape, then apply the DSP finishing tape. So, electrical tape. I'll be right back. The finishing piece is thinner, So what I would do, you can see I've got the electrical tape here covering up, you know, it's half on the shaft, half on the lizard skin, and then there's this where the lizard skin ended. There's about maybe a half an inch of the final of the end where it's cut. So I'm not going to worry. I'm going to go half of this on the tape, half of it on the lizard skin. I think that makes most sense, just to cover up that seam. I know that I'm going to have another seam with the finishing tape, but because it's a finishing tape, I bet it's got a little more adhesive. I probably could have cut that to have a flush seam, but I wrapped it over it because I think it's kind of cool to have a part that sticks out a little more, especially, yeah, so for one-handed cradling, you know, for your motorcycle grip, you've got your gap, and then this little piece that is wider, I think that's awesome for one-handed cradling. But man, this stuff feels good. It is so nice and grippy. I'm going to take off this red tape and put the other half of the lizard skin on the bottom. So I'll be right back. Alright, pre-cut edge. Flat against the end cap, like so. And then we'll start working it around. Pull this pretty tight. Not overly tight though, because they said not to. Man, I like the way this stuff goes on. So they said you'd prep your handle first, remove all fabric tape and residue, which makes sense. You're putting something on like this that's a little more valuable than regular athletic tape. You want to give it a good surface to stick to. Oh, alright, so that's all we got. Wasn't quite enough, but still enough. Little handle. I wish it went up higher, but it doesn't. I'm going to go half electrical tape. I'm sorry, half athletic tape. This is all kind of just experimental. I don't know if I'm following best practices here, but that's okay. The point of this is that the stuff, the lizard skin stuff, goes on nicely and feels fantastic. All right. So, little end grip there. It feels really nice. Oh my goodness. For shooting, that would be great. Really what I should have done, and what I would do if I had another red, I don't want to throw off the look of this head or this whole stick. But if I was buying this, I would have bought another red to go up to about there. Doesn't add much weight. It's not very heavy. Open a new one just to see how it feels. Yeah, it's hardly anything. Virtually weightless. But definitely just some amazing grip right there for facing off. That is nice. This is a Nike CEO that I dyed in a video a long time ago. The Red Star. With Red Star V2 mesh. This stuff, guys, if you're a face-off guy and you're struggling finding the perfect mesh for your setup, go to redstarlacrosse.com. Check out V2 mesh, Red Star V2 performance mesh. It has bigger diamonds, so it's supple. Lot of ball feel, but it, you know, if you're back here, grounders, just, you know, you're picking up a ground ball that you just won in the face-off, it just absolutely pops the mesh back into place with no effort, because there's a lot of ball feel, a lot of, you know, bigger diamonds make for softer mesh. It's a great face-off mesh. I didn't have that in mind when I was working out diamond size and stuff, because I like a looser mesh. I like a soft mesh feel for ball feel. But the face-off ability with the bigger diamonds was an added benefit that I wasn't anticipating, but people are happy with it. Guys who face off really like it. So if you're a Fogo or a face-off MIDI, just give it a try. You'll like it. Alright guys, so Lizard Skins is cool. Very good stuff. Feels fantastic. I mean, it's really nice. Good stuff. This head is rattling a little bit. Don't like that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Go check out Lizard Skins. I'll give you the website. Actually, I'll just put it up here somewhere. Good stuff. LizardSkinsLacrosse.com. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.